Although I was out, I went out this week, saw a show.
Yeah, you did. Tell me a little bit about that. You went to see Styx?
I did, and boy, did I play Neely on that one.
How so?
I literally timed it to where when we got to our seats, the lights went off.
Nice.
I mean, literally went off as we sat down in our seats. I've never timed it that perfectly ever, but it was great. But yeah, you know what? It was I interviewed Ricky Phillips, who's the bass player for Styx.
Uh-huh.
And before that, he was in Bad English and The Babies and Coverdale Page and whatnot. Sure. Which actually, I don't know if that one aired yet or not, but it's a good interview if people want to hear something. A lot of Jimmy Page talk, so
okay, cool.
People will definitely dig that. But yeah, we decided to go over to go check it out. So I grabbed Kelly and then we went over to see Styx, and they fucking kicked ass, dude. They were really, really good. They played a lot of deep tracks. Like you wouldn't expect in 2016 for what I call a heritage band. These bands that just tour endlessly on their hits.
Well, they are.
Well, yeah.
I mean, their Journey, their Foreigner, their Chicago, their Styx.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the bands.
Yeah. But you don't expect them to play deep tracks anymore.
True.
You just kind of expect them to just do the hits and get the fuck out, right? Styx must have played 4 tunes that were like really deep tracks.
Cool.
Like Man in the Wilderness. No one knows that song. Do you know that song?
I got to be honest, I don't.
Yeah, and you're not a big Styx guy anyway.
I'm not huge. I mean, I've seen them. I've seen them at least twice.
Yeah, I mean that's a really old song, and it was certainly never a hit. And when they broke that out, I was like, holy shit. And but they were really good. Tommy Shaw sounded great as always. JY, James Young, he was funny and good and told a lot of stories about using drugs.
Nice.
Which was kind of cool. But I'll tell you, the guy that steals the show is this guy that I'm assuming is a gay guy. Lawrence Gowan, the new Dennis DeYoung, or I guess
right,
not.
He's a singer.
Years.
Yeah, he's been there almost a decade already, right?
More than that, hasn't he?
I don't know.
Dennis left in 86.
No, he came back since then.
Did he?
Yeah, he was there for a while, and then he tried to steer the band again, and then he left.
I don't remember that. It could be. I don't know. I don't follow him that close. But he is great. But flamboyant, holy cow. This guy, all he needed was a baton to lead the gay pride parade. I mean, he's on this keyboard thing, and it's like a keyboard, but it like spins around type of a thing.
Uh-huh.
But not just the keyboard, it's like a platform type of thing. And half the time he was like simulating that he was fucking the keyboard. It was the most weird thing. He'd be playing a song and then he'd be like hip thrusting the keyboard to fucking to the beat.
Okay.
It was weird. And he's wearing these fucking mirror shoes. So he kept putting his leg up on the keyboard and looking him, like fixing his hair in the shoes and shit. It was real flamboyant and really kind of gay.
All right.
But when he started singing, forget it. He's a dead ringer for Dennis DeYoung.
Okay.
I mean, played everything that you would played most everything you would want to hear, I guess. Thankfully, no Mr. Roboto and no Don't Let It End, that era shit. But played Crystal Ball, Sweet Madam Blue, Back into Paradise. I don't know, all the big hits. But then did a bunch of other shit, which was cool. Like Man in the Wilderness, played a little medley of Elton John and Queen. And another reason I think the guy might be gay, because he did this medley and it was all gay guys.
Okay.
But he did this little medley in the middle, which was pretty fun. It was just a fun show. I'll tell you what, if more bands would follow the schedule like Styx did, I would go to a lot more shows. The show started at exactly 7:30 and ended at 9:15. That fucking rocked.
Nice.
You know, I mean, I literally, especially as close as the Roxino is to my house, I was back in my house at 9:30.
Nice. Well,
that's like the best.
Well, this Lawrence Gowan, he's 59.
He's 59.
Yeah, he's 59.
No shit.
And he's Scottish. He was born in Glasgow, Scotland.
Anything about his proclivities?
I'm looking for that. I don't see anything about that.
He might just be a straight guy with its.
Yeah, he's just kind of flamboyant performer
on stage.
Yeah, sure.
And you know, that's the kind of guy that probably gets all the pussy in the band too.
Yeah.
You know, the guy that's like really fucking flaming. You know, he's flaming on stage and then he's banging fucking chicks 120 years at a time.
He's Paul Stanley.
People.
Yeah, exactly. He's Scottish-born Canadian musician.
Okay. Well, he's kick-ass. I'll give credit where credit is due. He was kick-ass.
And he's been with Styx since 1999, so he's been with them for 17 years.
Yeah, he's been there a while. Excellent.
But Dennis DeYoung left in 99.
Okay. Did he leave earlier and then come back?
Well, Styx kind of went on a hiatus for a while.
After Mr. Roboto?
After Mr. Roboto, and then they reformed, and he was the lead singer, and then he left.
Okay, I didn't remember the reform.
Yeah.
Well, all I know is that this was a great show. I didn't cry this time.
Okay.
It's amazing what 4 years will do for you, right? Same songs, no tears. So, no, it was just a good time. It's good to get out and, you know... Dude, so we go out, we went over to, there's a place down the street from the Roxino called the Wing Warehouse.
All right.
The fucking place, it looks like a shithole from the outside. But then you get in and it looks like kind of a shithole, but it's like an upper scale shit bar.
All right.
That makes sense. You know, it's just a scumbag bar, but it has booths with TVs and shit.
All right. It's a sports bar.
Yeah, kind of, but it's a little better than a dive bar. Whatever would be between a dive bar and an actual clean sports bar would be this bar.
All right.
But man, oh man, the fucking wings the food was great. I couldn't believe how good it was. I've been there before.
Because they cook it in a dirty fryer.
Yeah, it could be. It's probably the same grease they've been using since they opened the place. But it was fucking good. It was tasty as shit. Well, not that shit is tasty, but...
Well, was it tasty, or were you just starving?
No, I wasn't really starving.
Uh-huh.
Hell, I don't know what it is about me, or maybe I just don't think, but I ordered... This is the second time this has happened to me in the last year or so, where I order a plate of nachos, and they bring out like 13 pounds of nachos.
Yeah, it's a huge plate, and it's like smothered in that cheese sauce shit.
This was like... I ordered a thing of nachos thinking, you know, that would kind of, because all I got was wings. So I got wings. I figured I'd get some nachos. And I literally said, give me a small order of nachos.
Right.
Thinking, all right, that'll be like, you know, like a plate size thing. She brings me out this 10-pound fucking thing. It is, I mean, it's got nachos, but it is covered with steak and hamburger and... cheese and lettuce.
Nacho Supreme, man.
Dude, this was every vegetable you could think of was on this, all kinds of peppers and jalapenos and shit.
Right.
I was like, what the hell? You know, but it was good. What I ate, I threw away probably 3/4 of it. I wasn't going to eat that much fucking nachos.
Sure.
But it was cool. I mean, the whole thing was cool. We were just kind of... We were sitting there just kind of making fun of people because that was all there was to do. It was they're playing country music, which drives everybody crazy. What is it now? you're not really much of a bar guy, but have you been out to the bars lately to notice that every time you go to the bar, it's fucking country music?
You know what? I can't attest to that because I'm trying to think when was the last time I went to a bar.
Okay.
Shit. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I think the last time I went to a bar was with you last after Christmas last year.
Okay. Wow.
That's been that long.
Jeez. And we were playing the music that night. So.
Yeah. So, and we had that icky waitress, that ugly waitress.
Yeah.
But to go to a bar, you know, yeah. I got to be honest. I think that's the last time I actually went. I mean, I've been to a couple of restaurants, right. But they weren't considered a bar.
Right.
But that's real. I think that's the last time I went.
Well, I was in bars 2 times this week. The Wing Warehouse, which is kind of a bar restaurant, I guess, but it is definitely a bar, and country music. Then on Thursday, Stephanie and I had lunch over at a bar local here, and sure as shit, they're playing country music again, different bar. I was like, what the fuck, you know? And I mean, I don't mind. I'm good with a good Garth Brooks tune here and there, but. Man, oh man, what is it with people? Where's the rock? You know, nobody rocks anymore.
Well, everything is trendy these days.
Yeah, I guess. But it is weird how it's just kind of changed. Oh, there he is. There he is with that keyboard. Yeah, he did a lot of that fucking playing backwards and shit.
He's Greg Giuffria.
Yeah, pretty much. Except not nearly as hetero.
Right.
On stage, anyway. But anyway, that was my Styx experience for the week.